The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Starting his way into the defense. He's still on his feet, moving to the end zone. Touchdown, Ledgers.
It is good. LaPont scores at the buzzer.
Welsh one-on-one. Welsh shot. Goal! Springs!
Radio Plus Sports, recognized by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association in their awards for excellence.
Play action, Raditz right side. Now backing up, pocket collapsing, rainbowing, end zone. Yes, touchdown, Fond du Lac.
And a set in the middle to Freebie, and she'll put it down across her body and on the floor.
As the best in high school sports play-by-play in the state.
Pitkinson, nice pass over to Cohen. Going to go middle hit over to Courtney Vanderdeeling, and off the block attempt.
Buckhorn wins 59-58. State champions in Division III.
Drew Mahone called for it, couldn't find a baseline there. Drew up and under for a double team and the foul and the hoop in the heart. Gets it ripped away as he tries to drive inside the paint, taken by Bauer. Bauer goes to Scheffner. Scheffner over a double team, got it to go. Top of the keys, got it. He'll back up with 5 seconds left to go. Trying down the right side, throwing it up, and he got it! And the WLA Vikings win 51-50.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners.
Optivision, Bauer Chiropractic, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy,
the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs Attorney at Law, Jackson Call Insurance,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank,
Addison Jones Realty, Pump and Pantry, Quest Interior,
Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Scotty's Auto Works, Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center,
Camera Casino, Pizza Ranch of Fond du Lac, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Silica for your home, and Holiday Automotive.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com. Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, high school basketball fans. Stuart Atkinson here. We got a good one for you tonight. It's Appleton West versus St. Mary Springs varsity. It's the eve of Christmas Eve, December 23rd here on this Wednesday night in Fond du Lac. Just over 4 minutes to play in the JV game, and then we got about 15-20 minute warm-up for the varsity team, and then we'll have tip. Shouldn't say tip. Due to COVID, they're going to be passing it in on the inbound. Visiting team will start with the ball, but figure of speech will have tip for the varsity game. About 20 minutes or so. Currently in the JV game, it's 43-16 as the Ledgers lead the Terriers of Appleton West in this JV matchup. Let's look at the varsity matchup. So we got the Terriers versus the Ledgers. Appleton West comes into this one 0-8 overall, 0-7 in conference play. St. Mary Springs 4-2 overall and 3-1 in conference play. So Appleton West unable to have a victory yet in the season, but can't take any opponent lightly. They're going to be coming out trying to get that W tonight. And a big loss for the Ledgers as their leading scorer and senior number 12, Aiden Ottery, who averages 14.2 points per game this year, is going to be out due to an injury. He's missed the last couple games as well for the Ledgers. Unable to go tonight, so they're going to be led by a lot of sophomores tonight. We'll get into that in a second, but let's look at how we got here so far, and let's start off with Appleton West. Their first game of the season, they lost 81-53 at home against Fond du Lac. Their next game, they lost 67-54 at home against Appleton East. Then they went on the road and lost 85-41 at Neenah. Then their next game, they lost 73-45 at Appleton North. And then they went to Notre Dame and lost 80-55 on the road. Then they went back home and lost 71-44 against Oshkosh West. Then they went to Hortonville on the road, lost 74-51. And then their last game this past Monday on December 21st, they lost at home to Kimberly 90-56. So it's been tough sledding for the Terriers so far, but a new game, new day, new night tonight against this St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Again, Appleton West Terriers coming out of the Fox Valley Association Conference. Let's look at St. Mary Springs Ledgers. How have they got to their 4-2 record, 3-1 in conference play. They started off the year with a loss on the road to Lamira, 72-54. And then they lost at Kiel their next game on the road, 78-52. So they started off 0-2, and since then they've won 4 straight. 82-72 victory at home against Mayville, and then 78-61 victory over Winnebago Lutheran at home, and then a 67-59 victory at home against North Fond du Lac, and then they beat Marquezan at home 62-45. So 4 straight home games for the Ledgers. Tonight's going to be their 5th straight home game. So 0-2 on the road, 4-0 at home, looking to make it 5-0 at home tonight. So we'll dive into some of the player stats and team stats and give you a little more of an outlook on this varsity game. But for now, we'll take a break. You are watching the pregame show for Appleton West versus St. Mary Springs Ledgers on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
We've got an extremely strong board of directors that sets the tone for the organization, as well as independent ownership. Very unique for an organization of our size to really be owned by one family.
As the bank grew, our lending limits grew, and so we were able to address a lot of the needs of companies, newer companies. I would say we focused more on smaller family-owned businesses at that time. I would say a strong balance sheet benefits everyone, and it's not just in a bank. It's what we've recommended customers have. I think if everyone has that philosophy, they'll endure over a longer period of time. We have to have the foresight to get our customers through tough times, and all of these things are challenging because we're able to do it.
We have a strong commitment to the success of our customers and build long-term relationships. We earn our customers' trust each and every day. It is our culture, and it starts at the top with strong leadership.
So we at National Exchange Bank and Trust have the size to be able to serve all of the needs of our customers. That's very unique to be able to do that, yet retain the community bank image and culture.
Well, I think we're strong. We're going to be around, always have been.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living area. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube, as there's only about 15 seconds to go in the JV game, and then we will give you the Appleton West Terriers against the St. Mary Springs Ledgers here in Fond du Lac at St. Mary Springs High School. And final score of the JV game is going to be 48-19. Ledgers on top of the Terriers. So Appleton West, coached by their head coach Adam Legacki. Their leading scorer, 24, Caden Myers, the junior, comes into this one averaging 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 0.5 assists. And behind him is the senior, 33, Spencer Steffen, averaging 9.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 1 assist. So only one player for West averaging double figures. They do have a second player in, Steffen, averaging practically double figures, just under 10 points. And then their third leading scorer is number 2, the sophomore, Mikhail Armisen, 7.7 points, 4 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. As a team, West comes into this one only averaging 37.5 points per game, and their opponents are averaging 77.6 points per game against them. A big factor in that is they've been getting dominated on the glass. They come into this one averaging 20.2 rebounds per game, and their opponent is averaging 35.2 rebounds against them. And then it's also sharing the ball, only 6.4 assists per game for this West team, and their opponents averaging 17 assists as a team against them. Let's look over at the St. Mary Springs Ledgers side, as they're coached by head coach Kyle Krieger. I mentioned it earlier, their leading scorer, senior number 12, Aiden Ottery, not into the game. And that's brought to you by Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report. Bauer Chiropractic, for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. When you're in pain, see Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer. So a big loss for the Ledgers tonight. Their leader, their senior, leading scorer, Aiden Ottery, going to miss another game for the Ledgers. He's missed a couple already. And it looks like it's going to be a lot of sophomores picking up the slack, as once you take Ottery out of the mix as the leading scorer, the Ledgers' next 4 leading scorers are all sophomores. Number 23 sophomore Gavin Jans, second in the team with 11.3 points per game. Going to be the leading scorer coming into it tonight with Ottery out. And then number 13 sophomore Sam Kuhn, 10.5 points per game. Josiah Mall, number 10 sophomore, 9.3 points. And then another sophomore, number 1 Lucas Ramaker, averaging 7.8 rebounds and 4.4 rebounds. They do got a senior behind him, Brandon King, number 14, the senior, averaging 5.7 points per game. So not a lot of upperclassmen that's going to be doing the bulk of the scoring for the Ledgers tonight with Ottery out. We'll see if they're up for the task. On the clock, 13:23 before national anthem starts for the varsity game. We'll take another break. You're watching the pregame show on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
So you're ready for a new TV. Nice. Are you thinking LED Smart TV, Ultra HD 4K, OLED Plasma Curved Screen, 3D, Energy Star, Ultra Thin, 240 Hz, or Cloud? Should you choose a big screen, a bigger screen, or just plain huge? Well, at Silica, we make it easy. Save big on the amazing clarity of Ultra HD. Plus, pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. So go bigger and better the easy way at Silica for your home. We speak TV.
Healthcare workers choose Marian University's completion programs to advance their careers because healthcare is what we know. Radiologic technologists who are ARRT certified can earn 60 credit hours towards their bachelor's in radiologic technology and graduate in just 2 years. Our 100% online classes start every 7 weeks. Don't wait to boost your career potential and apply today at marianuniversity.edu/apply.
When you hire the attorneys at Everson & Gibbs LLC, you're getting more than professional representation. Their partners are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Whatever your legal needs or questions, Everson & Gibbs LLC has you covered. Practicing business law, personal injury, estate planning, probate and guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients to provide exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Give them a call at 920-922-7113. or head to eversonandgibbs.com.
If you're looking for a job where you play an important role in your company and work in a supportive team environment, join Spectrum today. As a customer service representative, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer a competitive salary, best-in-class benefits, complimentary services, paid training, and excellent opportunities for growth and advancement. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
LASIK at Optivision is an amazing, life-changing procedure and more affordable than you think. Why pay over $2,000 a night when at Optivision you'll pay only $14.95? Call 1-800-20-HAPPY to find out more. LASIK at Optivision is bladeless, it's safe. You're in the office for an hour, and most people go back to work the next day. Your procedure is done by Dr. Dudley, Dr. Dontham-City, or Dr. Clark, surgeons you can trust, and surgeons who have had the procedure done themselves. And after surgery, you can buy sunglasses without a prescription. Call to schedule a free screening, 1-800-20-HAPPY.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
You dream it, we'll fabricate it. At Quest Interiors, we fabricate one-of-a-kind countertops just for your space. And buying direct saves you money. Visit our showrooms today in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Welcome back to the pregame show on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. Appleton West Terrors against the St. Mary Springs Ledgers tonight, varsity basketball. 8:23 on the game clock until the national anthem. Then we'll get you some starting lineups. Those lineups will be brought to you by Baker Cheese. And then we'll have the sideline inbounds with the Terrors starting with the ball. No tip-offs in high school basketball this year due to COVID-19 protocols. Let's look at the team stats for the Ledgers. They come into this one averaging 65.8 points per a game. Their opponents averaging 64.67 points per game. So their average is very close to their opponent. Just over a point of separation, 1.13 points there. So very close there. Rebounding is very close as well. They average 32.7 rebounds a game due to the Ledgers, and their opponents average 31.3 rebounds per game. They come into this one averaging 13.8 assists per game, and their opponents averaging 11.2. Again, if you're just joining us tonight, it's Appleton West Terrors versus St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Appleton West comes into this one 0-8 overall, 0-7 in conference play, and the Ledgers 4-2 overall, 3-1 in conference play. Ledgers lost their first 2 games, both on the road. They've won their last 4, all here in Fond du Lac at St. Mary Springs High School. They're looking to make it 5 in a row overall and 5-0 at home. The Terrors, coached by Adam Lagaki, and the Ledgers, coached by Kyle Krieger. And again, I mentioned it a couple times, but a big player is out tonight for the Ledgers. Their senior and leading scorer, Aiden Ottery. He's missed a couple games already. He's going to miss another one tonight. So scoring's going to come by a lot of sophomores from the Ledgers. Jans, Kuhn, Maul, Ramaker, the senior King, and then the senior Miller as well. They're all going to be key contributors to try and put some points on the board. Look on the Terror side. Their bulk of the scoring most likely is going to come from the junior Myers, the senior Steffen, and the sophomore Harmison. So, along with the senior Hinkins, averaging just under 6 points a game. So, not a lot of scoring on the Terror side, as they average less than 40 points per game. So, it's going to be a clash here. We'll see. One's got a bust is the Terrors. Are they finally going to be able to put some points up? And are the Ledgers, are they going to put up as many points as they normally do without their leading scorer in Ottery? Well, we'll find out shortly. About under 10 minutes until the game starts. We'll take a break. When we'll come back, we'll have the anthem, starting lineups, and then we'll start the game. You're listening and watching the pregame show here on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
And Robin is with us here, and Robin's a patient of New Medical Center.
I had stem cell injections in both of my knees October of 19. I had arthritis issues in my left knee. Give the stem cell injections a try. I had done a lot of research on it, felt that it was definitely something that I wanted to do rather than going ahead and doing full knee replacement. And after I had the injections and I did approximately 6 weeks of therapy, I was able to go up and down the stairs better. I am able to do my outside chores much better, enjoy my grandchildren. They're very thorough at going over everything, explaining and showing you. Very simple, very quick, and not painful at all. I would definitely recommend New Med.
Call New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare of Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle and drive home the season's best savings. The Chevy Employee Discount is available to everyone. You pay what we pay and not a cent more, and that's on top of other offers. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
When I come into Holiday, I feel like I'm getting the best deal I possibly can without even trying. The culture definitely revolves around the customer.
Shop the year-end sale. Find your holiday joy and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Jackson Call Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Hey, Fond du Lac's best-kept secret is no more. Operation Best Chicken and Fried Fish from Massey Store is out. Pioneer Pit Stop. Yes, Pioneer Pit Stop has some of the best takeout in town. The best part? No reservations needed. No need to drive halfway across the country. No special dress code, other than you need to be dressed. You're in and out with piping hot chicken or fish that you thought came from a supper club. Of course, fuel, beer, liquor, ice, snacks, groceries, and tons of other things we all need are always in stock. Pioneer Pit Stop, 20 East Pioneer Road across from Tucker's on South Main Street. It's Fishlicious.
Welcome back, high school basketball fans. Just over 2 minutes on the clock before the national anthem starts, and we'll get you this basketball game tonight. Appleton West Terrors versus St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Stuart Atkinson here on the call. The eve of Christmas Eve, December 23rd. Let's look at the next games for both of these squads, as the Ledgers' next game originally was scheduled for next Monday, December 28th against Columbus Catholic. That game has been canceled, so their official next game is scheduled for a week from today, Wednesday, December 30th at St. Thomas More High School. As for Appleton West, their next game is scheduled a week from today as well, December 30th at home against Oshkosh North. Oshkosh North currently 2-5 overall. West coming out of the FVA conference, and the Ledgers the Flyaway conference. So the battle between FVA and the Flyaway conference tonight, as both teams slowly making their way to their bench and getting ready for the national anthem. So we'll take a quick break for the anthem. We'll come back. We'll get you the starting lineups, and we'll be underway. Pregame show, high school hoops, on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third BCIBurke.com. That's BCIBURKE.com.
Baker Cheese, producing award-winning cheese since 1916. Not only can you find fresh Baker cheese at your local grocer, make the short drive to their in-house country cheese store. Over 100 varieties of other cheeses from the best cheesemakers in Wisconsin. Take Highway 23, go south on G 3 miles, and follow the freshness. Visit BakerCheese.com. Baker Cheese, a Wisconsin cheese heritage since 1916.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating in Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes, and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Welcome back to high school boys varsity basketball on Radio Plus info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. The national anthem just finishing up playing, and we're moments away from your Baker Cheese starting lineups. We'll start with the Appleton West visiting team. Number 33, senior Spencer Steffen. Mikhail Harmison, number 2, sophomore. Ben Balofsky, number 12, sophomore. Ezra Brown, 22, sophomore, in the starting lineup. And 21, senior Garrison Hinkins. So that's the starting lineup for the Appleton West Terrors. And now for the St. Mary Springs Ledgers.
And now, let's meet our St. Mary Springs Ledgers. At forward, 6'3", senior number 4, Grant Hefner. At guard, 6'3",
number 4, senior Grant Hefner. And Lucas Ramaker, number 1, sophomore. Number 5, William Krupp, senior. 13, Sam Kuhn, sophomore. Gavin Yons, number 23, the sophomore, also in that starting lineup. So we are just a few minutes away from the Right Way Home Improvement opening tip-off. Obviously, it's not going to be a tip-off. It's going to be an inbounds from the visiting team. But here we go. Just a few more moments, and we'll bring you some basketball here on Radio Plus info on YouTube. And the Terrors start with the ball. They're going to be working left to right on your screen. And a beautiful pass down low. Basket's going to be no good. Rebound, and the putback is up and good for Spencer Steffen, the senior. So he's got 2 points to start the game off for the Terrors. Averaging 9.7 points per game coming into this one. In the corner now for the Ledgers. Ramaker, he's going to launch a tray. And he's not going to get the roll. Rebounded by the Terrors. So Ledgers come up empty on their first possession of the ball game. And a dribble handoff at the top. And now trying to find Harmison down low, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on Appleton West. 17:08 to go. Not a complete full court press by the Terrors, but a little bit of pressure. Now a beautiful drive and dish, and that basket is good for Ramaker for his first basket of the game. A nice dish from the sophomore, Sam Kuhn. Kuhn comes into this one averaging 2.5 assists. Ramaker averaging 7.8 points, and he's got his first basket of the game. 2-2 here in Fond du Lac. Going to get a foul on the Ledgers here. It's going to be on Will Krupp, the senior. Number 15, his first personal foul. First team foul as well for the Ledgers. Ball staying on the perimeter right now for Terrors. Good job by the Ledgers defense. And now a bit of a flop there and a drive kick out to the corner. And the left-handed three-pointer is up and good for 22, Brown. Ezra Brown averaging 4 points a game. He's already got 3 after that one. It's 5-2. West on top. In the corner, Ramaker has it. Gets a screen from Kuhn. And now a left-handed three-pointer is no good by number 5 of the Ledgers. And then the corner three is up and good for Hefner, the senior. Only averaging 2 points a game, but A three-pointer there. Hot start for him. 5-5. Teams trading three-pointers, their last possessions. Another corner three is going to be up. This one's no good. Rebounded by Hefner. Potential open look in the corner. Decide to run the offense a bit are the Ledgers. Could have launched. Ramaker drives. His shot up and good. And that's Lucas Ramaker's second basket of the game. He's got 4 points. First lead of the game for the Ledgers, 7-5. Now that left wing three is airballed, and Ramaker will let it go out of bounds. And West is complaining that it was tipped, but they're going to say Ledgers basketball. David Miller, the senior for the Ledgers, checking in to the game, along with the sophomore Maul, number 10, as well. So a couple players checking into the game for the Ledgers. 14:56 to go. It's a 2-point lead for the Ledgers. On your Quest interior scoreboard. Once again, a lot of perimeter play by the Terrors, and they try and get it down low, and it's deflected out of bounds. Good defensive play there. Going to remain Terrors basketball, however. Good cut there, good idea. Good recovery defense, deflected out of bounds. West gets it in underneath their own basket. They'll run the offense. Brown has it now. Steffen on the left wing. He had the first basket of the game. Steffen drives, kicking it out, and it's going to be a three-pointer up and good for the sophomore Harmison, his first basket of the game. So Mikhail Harmison with 3 points in this one, averaging 7.7 points per game coming into it. Terrors on top, 8-7. And a foul is going to be called on 22, Ezra Brown, his first.
22, Ezra Brown, that's his first of that.
First team foul as well for Appleton West. Beautiful give and go on the out of bounds play in the drive. Basket no good, but a foul before the shot. We'll see who they call it on.
Fouls on the Terrors. Number 14, Jackson Knable. That's his first team.
It's going to be Jackson Knable, the senior. His first personal foul. 2 team fouls now. Ramaker is going to launch a three just off the mark. And the rebound putback is up and good for 23, Gavin Jans, for his first basket of the game. Averaging 11.3 points per game for the Ledgers. So 1 point lead for Springs. Nice hesitation dribble there, and a foul before the shot. Might get the continuation there at the next level, but not here. Foul's going to be on David Miller, the senior, number 20, his first personal foul. Trying to get that one to the corner, goes out of bounds. Going to be a turnover on the Terrors. 13:34 to go in the first half. 9-8 lead for the Ledgers. Full court press by West. And the Ledgers break it. Corner three. Rattles in and out, and then the rebound no good, but headed to the free throw line will be David Miller. As that was Maul, the sophomore, missing the corner three. Miller crashing the glass there, getting rewarded with a pair of free throws. Unable to knock down the first one, however.
Coming in for the Terrors, 32, E.J. Holt.
E.J. Holt checking into the game for the Terrors. 13:25 in the half. And knocks it down to make it a 2-point lead. So Miller 1 of 1 at the line on that possession. It's 10-8. Terrors get it down low. Good defense by the Ledgers, forcing that back to the perimeter. In the corner, it's 22 Brown. And a nice spin move there. He drives in a beautiful dish, but a block shot by the Ledgers. Hauled in by Jans. And now the Ledgers pushing the pace a little bit. And that tempo able to get an open three, but they decide to drive baseline. Miller down low, kicks it out. Ramaker drives, and a beautiful floater is going to fall from Ramaker. Nice pass by Miller. That's 6 points for Ramaker. Pavlovsky has it. He'll pass it off to Holt, who recently checked into the game. Now Harmison at the top, looking for the screen. Now Steffen. It's a 4-point lead for the Ledgers. Ledgers doing a tremendous job of keeping the ball out of the paint early on. Corner three, short. Rebounded by the Ledgers, and then a turnover. And now a turnover by the Terrors. A little sloppy play by both teams there. Corner three, pump fake, driving baseline. Doesn't get the foul or the basket. Looked like Sam Kuhn got hacked on that one. Doesn't get the call. And an arid pass there by the Terrors. And a nice gather layup by Gavin Jans is good. So it's 14-8. Ledgers on top by 6. A timeout taken by Appleton West. We'll take a break as well. You're watching High School Hoops on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 11:24 to go in the first half. 14-8 is your score. Ledgers on top of the Terrors on your Quest interior scoreboard. A little bit of full court pressure coming out of the timeout for the Ledgers. West able to break it, and then they turn it over. Good defense. And now a breakaway layup is stripped out of bounds. And it's going to go off the knee of Maul. And it's going to be Terrors basketball. So after a double team turnover by the Terrors, they're able to recover on defense with a tremendous defensive play. Not only getting the strip, but making it go out of bounds on the Ledgers. Now a dump off pass. Layup good for sophomore Mikhail Harmison. He's got 5 points in this one. 14-10 now, Ledgers. Turnover by the Ledgers. Ref got in the way. Might have helped the Ledgers on the fast break defense there. And a dribble drive basket. No good. Putback. No good as well. Third time's the charm, as that one's going to fall for 32. E.J. Holt, the sophomore, off the bench with his first basket of the game. Another turnover. Holt's going to go to the hoop, and he's going to get another one. So 4 points for Holt. And just like that, it's a tie game, 14-14. Kyle Krieger of the Ledgers is going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break as well. 30-second break. You're watching High School Hoops on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Winnebago, Winnebago, Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Ramaker and Kuhn back into the game for the Ledgers, breaking the press easily there is Kuhn. Ramaker now with the ball. Left wing to the corner, the left-handed three-pointer off the top of the backboard, but Ramaker with the rebound. Pass down low, and that basket's up and good by the senior Grant Hefner. And he's got 5 points tonight, a three-pointer to go along with that basket there. Three-pointer just off the mark by Will Krupp. 2-point lead for the Ledgers. 9:48 to play in the first. Dribble drive. Holt now on the baseline. He'll kick it out. Good recovery defense by the Ledgers to force that one back to the perimeter. Brown jab step. Now the step back, create a little bit of space, but good defense there by Krupp. Pass down low, the double team comes, and then it's stripped. And then on the putback by Holt, he is fouled. And E.J. Holt going to go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul's going to be on Gavin Jans, the sophomore of the Ledgers, his first personal foul. Each team now with 3 team fouls. Holt knocks down the first one. So he's got 5 points in the first half, only averaging 3.3 points coming into this one is Holt. Already with 5 here, with still over 9 minutes to play in the first. Knocks down the second as well, so give E.J. Holt 6 points on the night, and it's a tie game once again, 16 all. West bringing that full court pressure. Ramaker. He'll drive. Pass to the corner. Krupp drives. He'll kick it out. Ramaker. Now Kuhn at the top. He drives, blows past his defender. Push shot, no good. Rebounded by Harmison. Pushing the tempo and then the kick out the Holt, but a foul before anybody can get a shot off. Going to be on the Ledgers. See who they give it to. Looks like it's going to be Jans. It is going to be Gavin Jans, so his second personal foul. Maul back into the game for the Ledgers. And Hinkins into the game for the Terrors, along with Austin Georgia, the senior. Now fumbling around with the basketball below the basket. The Ledgers come away with it. Ramaker drives. Walled off. Good recovery defense. And now the pump fake and a foul. A tremendous pump fake in the corner there by Ramaker, as he's always a threat to shoot it from downtown. Hesitation, and then when he went to drive baseline, got hit checked. Sam Baker, a sophomore, coming into the game for the Ledgers. He'll give Gavin Jans a breather. 8:34 to go in the first. Top of the key is Kuhn. Ramaker. Ramaker pass down low to Kuhn. He'll lose it. And now Holt finally picks it up for the Terrors, and then he'll turn it over. Ramaker's going to have a fast break layup. And he gets it to fall. So Ramaker with 4 made field goals in the first half. That gives him 8 points in the game. It's a 2-point lead for the Ledgers, 18-16. Top of the key now for the Terrors. Harmison has it. Now Harmison gets it down low. Beautiful pass. He uses his body for position. Doesn't get it to fall, however. Ramaker pushing the pace. Now he gets it stripped. And it's going to be a fast break opportunity for the Terrors. And good recovery defense. Putback no good as well. So a missed layup by Holt on the putback. And then a missed layup by number 12 as well for the Terrors, Volofsky. So a couple chances there. They'll have another one coming down the court. Holt. Harmison has it. Excuse me, that was Volofsky. And now Ramaker with a steal. Fast break opportunity, and he loses it out of bounds. So turnover by the Ledgers as the Terrors able to put a little bit of pressure on Ramaker getting back on the defensive side. Ramaker loses it. Senior Spencer Steffen back into the game for the Terrors. Averaging 9.7 points per game coming into this one. First basket of the game for either team went to Steffen. Hasn't scored since. Still very early. Drive, kick out. Pass down low. And a hesitation on that three-point attempt. They won't take it. And now a nice driving baseline basket by Mikhail Harmison after Volofsky decided not to shoot that three-pointer. Nice pass down low, and that basket's going to be good by Miller. So David Miller, the senior, gets his first basket of the game. 20-18, Ledgers on top. 6:15 to go in the first. It's been a very tight game thus far. Been within a couple possessions. Biggest lead, I think, for either team was the Ledgers by 6. So very tight. Volofsky drives. And he's fouled by Maul. So Maul's going to have his first personal foul for the Ledgers.
Number 10, Josiah Maul, his first. Team foul number 5.
5 team fouls now on the Ledgers. Volofsky nails the first. Couple changes for the Ledgers. Ramacher going to the bench. Miller going to the bench. Jans back into the game for the Ledgers. And Hefner back into the game for the Ledgers as well. So Volofsky nails that one too. So he gets his first 2 points of the game. Coming from the charity stripe. Jans left wing. Baker into the game as well. He's at the top of the key. And then Maul is fouled down low, and he's going to go to the free throw line. So after committing the foul on the other end, draws a foul. That one.
Team foul number 5. Shooting 2 is Josiah Maul.
Maul missing the first free throw on the right edge of the basket. Does convert the second one to give the Ledgers a 1-point lead. So the sophomore Maul with his first point of the game, averaging 9.3 coming into this one. Couple ball screen dribble handoffs at the top of the key for the Terrors, and now they fumble it. Get it back. No good. Putback is good, and that's the senior Spencer Steffen with the putback. He's got 4. It's a 1-point lead for the Terrors. 5:20 to play in the first. Jans to Kuhn. No good. Rebounded, hauled in there by 23 of the Terrors. Grundman. Dribble handoff. Good pressure by the Ledgers. And that pass intended for the corner goes off the basket. And the Ledgers come away with it. Kuhn, now Baker. Kuhn to Jans. Maul in the corner. Good team defense thus far by the Terrors on this possession. And now Baker's going to launch a 3. Misses it off the back iron. Volofsky drives. Trying to draw the charge was Jans. Basket no good. Here come the Ledgers. Nice pass there, and shot is blocked as that was Hefner getting his shot blocked. Good defensive play. Now Ramaker back into the game for the Ledgers. 22-21, Appleton West. Up by 1. Baker's going to launch another one. Misses that one as well. A couple quality looks for Sam Baker, the sophomore. Gotta believe they're okay with those looks. High quality. Not missing by much. 4:06 to play in the first. Golofsky. Right wing now to Steffen. He gets it down low. Power dribble. And going up is 31, Austin Georger. Foul's going to go on Ramaker. Georger's going to have an opportunity to get his first points of the game at the charity stripe. The senior. So Austin Georger off the bench. Able to get his first points of the game, averaging 3.8 points per game coming into this one. E.J. Holt, 32 sophomore, checking back into the game for the Ledgers. Brown back into the game for the Ledgers as well. Second free throw, no good. Lane violation. And we're going to get a timeout by head coach of the Terrors, Adam Lagaki. So with 3:50 to play, it's a 2-point lead for Appleton West in the first half. We'll take a break as well, 30-second break. You're watching High School Hoops on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
If you're an aspiring nurse, why worry more than you already have to about getting into the nursing school of your choice? At Marian University, we're on ground and there's no wait list, just the guarantee of clinical placements. We have bountiful financial aid for transfers and a tuition that's the lowest among Wisconsin's private colleges and universities. Become the next aspiring nurse to experience how efficient attending Marian University can be. Apply today at marianuniversity.edu.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Here in Fond du Lac at St. Mary's High School, Appleton West Terrors from the Fox Valley Association taking on the St. Mary Springs, the Ledgers of the Flyweight Conference. Appleton West with a 2-point lead, 23-21 on your Quest Interior scoreboard with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first half. Ledgers basketball. Baker has it. Ramaker back to Baker. Baker, touch pass down low to Maul, and now a deep three by Ramaker off the backboard, no good. And able to go up high and get that rebound with Steffen. Terrors trying to extend their lead to 2 possessions here. Brown's going to launch one, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Steffen, but Ramaker comes away with it. Baker thought about a 3 and then gave it to Ramaker, and a beautiful pass there, and one. Wow. So Hefner with 7 points in the first half, the senior, from a beautiful pass from Ramaker. Hefner almost didn't see it coming. The wraparound pass. Able to pay off that pass and give Ramaker an assist. Finishing through the contact. Makes the free throw. 8 points for Hefner in the first half. Only averaging 2 points a game. Coming into this one, he's already got 8 in the half. Corner 3, no good. Rebounded by Sam Kuhn. He'll push the pace himself. Ramaker. Good defense by the Terrors. Keeping the ball on the perimeter. Ramaker has it on the right wing. Beautiful pass there. Wide open 3 by Baker, and this time he knocks it down. You had to believe Baker was going to get one of those. He had some high-quality looks. Great form, and that time a nice pass for an open look on the top of the key. It's a 27-23 lead for the Ledgers. So Ramaker with a couple dimes on the last 2 possessions for Springs. 2:10 to play. Holt cutting to the hoop, doesn't get the pass. Nick Raby on the floor for the Ledgers, and he passes it to Holt, and Holt's basket is good. That's a tough shot, but he's able to use his long arms to get that one to fall, and he's got 8 points tonight. 2-point lead for the Ledgers. And now a foul is going to be called. Ezra Brown, so his second personal foul. And that is 17 fouls on the Terrors, which means the Ledgers are going to be going to the free throw line to shoot some bonus free throws, and it's going to be Kuhn at the line. Minute 46 to play in the first, and Kuhn rattles home the first one. He'll be rewarded with a second attempt, 28-25 now. That's Kuhn's first point of the game, averaging 10.5 points coming into it. Into the game for the Terrors is 20, sophomore Bomani Hooper. First time he's checked into the game, I believe. Kuhn gets a friendly roll again on that one, so he's 2 for 2 at the line on that trip. 4-point lead for the Springs, or excuse me, for the Ledgers, I should say. Not the Springs, just Springs. Minute 35 to go. Jab step. Kind of fumbling the basketball a little bit. Holt at the top. He drives. You know he's trying to drive as he's been doing his work down low in the paint, and he's going to be rewarded with the drive. And he's going to head to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Lucas Ramaker, his second personal foul. So Holt not really shooting many perimeter shots. Still able to blow past the defender there. Misses the first free throw, however. Wow, another friendly roll. So both teams getting some nice bounces at the free throw line as Holt knocks that one down. That one was off the top of the back iron. High bounce in the air. So West trails by 3, 29-26. Good defense there as Maul almost loses it, the sophomore. Now Ramaker on the left wing. Baker to Kuhn. Ramaker drives baseline. Good hesitation there. Kicks it out. Good defense there, closing out on Baker. You know he wants to launch those threes. That's what he's out there to do. Ramaker drives. Euro step floater. No good. Holt trying to chase the rebound down. Doesn't get it, but it does go out of bounds on David Miller of the Ledger. So Terrors basketball. 33 seconds to go. 3-point lead for the Ledgers. Got to believe Terrors are probably going to hold for the last shot unless they get a nice easy basket early on. Looks like they are going to hold for the last shot. 15 seconds. They drive. Maybe not. Corner three, no good. And they get their rebound, and that jump shot's no good either, as Harmison tried the fadeaway there. Ramaker drives, 2 seconds on the clock, turning it over, unable to get the shot off. And that's going to do it for the first half. 29-26 is your score in the first half. Ledgers on top of the Terrors. We'll take a break. You're watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Dr. Dudley, Dr. Clark, and Dr. Donthamsetti of Optivision Eye Care are experts in cataract surgery, and they have two very important recommendations for you. First, choose the Symphony lens implant for sharp, colorful vision in all three zones, near, far, and in between. Secondly, upgrade to a laser cataract procedure for an even higher level of safety and precision. Schedule your cataract appointment with Dr. Dudley, Dr. Donthamsetti, or Dr. Clark today. Call Optivision at 1-800-20-HAPPY for the best in cataract surgery.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Ow! Ow! Ouch! That's what it used to sound like when I got out of bed. I was in so much pain from the arthritis in my knees, I wasn't even sure I would make it to the shower, much less a full day at work. Now, thanks to New Medical Center and their regenerative treatment with stem cells, this is what it sounds like when I wake up. Ah, good morning.
This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with New Medical Center. If you suffer from debilitating joint pain like Julie, I invite you to regain control of your life by visiting New Medical Center. Mention that you heard us on the radio to get a free consultation. Check out our most recent testimonials online at newmedicalctr.com and learn how regenerative medicine with stem cells can get you back to doing the things you love. Call New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8757. Call now and make the rest of your life the best of your life.
I'm not ready for Christmas this year.
All the decorating, cooking, and shopping to be done.
We don't have time to elf around. We gotta get down to Camera Casino where they got something for everyone on our list.
Cameras, accessories, prints, and photo gifts. Wow, we can get all our shopping done right there and fast. Do you think they have reindeer wash there too?
I'm getting too old for this.
Happy holidays from Camera Casino. Now open every day through Christmas.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle and drive home the season's best savings. The Chevy employee discount is available to everyone. You pay what we pay and not a cent more, and that's on top of other offers. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
When I come into Holiday, I feel like I'm getting the best deal I possibly can without even trying. The culture definitely revolves around the customer.
Shop the year-end sale. Find your holiday joy and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
In business for over 90 years, Musa Sheet Metal. Since 1928, Musa Sheet Metal Company of Oshkosh has had a commitment to quality and customer service second to none. They've remained true to that commitment and made it their prime focus. Their mission? To create a quality product for a fair price while maintaining the integrity that's made the company last so long. So whether you're looking for architectural sheet metal, industrial ventilation, or more, go to musasheetmetal.com. And remember, if it's metal, it's Musa.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Holiday Halftime Highlights, presented by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Solid first half from both squads. One possession game at the half, 29-26. St. Mary Springs Ledgers on top of the Appleton West Terrors. Look at some of those Holiday Automotive highlights. We'll start with the visiting team, Terrors, as E.J. Holt, the sophomore, off the bench, leading the way for his team with 9 points in the first half. Behind him, the sophomore, number 2, Mikhail Harmison, with 7 points in the first half. Spencer Steffen, averaging 9.7 points a game with 4 points in the first half. Georgia with 1 point. Volovsky with 2 points, chipping in. And that is the scoring. Brown also had a 3-pointer, so 3 points for Brown in that first half as well. We'll go over to the Ledgers side. Leading the way in the first half, it's tied. Sophomore Lucas Ramaker with 8 points and the senior Grant Hefner with 8 points as well. Kevin Jans with 4 points. Sam Kuhn with 2. Mall with 1. David Miller with 2. And Sam Baker with 3. He hit that three-pointer off the bench. That gets you to 29 for the Ledgers and 26 for the Terrors. So if you're head coach of the Terrors, Adam Lagaki, you got to probably be pleased with your team at the half. You're only down by 3. You haven't won a game all year. Most games you've lost by double digits or even more than just 10 points, about 20 points. So only be down by 3 at the half. You got to be very pleased with your squad, especially when there wasn't a lot of time to prepare for this game. The Ledgers were supposed to be playing New Holstein tonight, but they got a quarantine due to some COVID issues. So Appleton West filling in for New Holstein tonight. A lot of teams going to be flexible this year due to COVID. We've seen it in the football season. We're seeing it with the basketball season. Kids just want to play. They're very flexible, so appreciate West stepping in and playing this game. To the competitive side, they're only down 3 at the half. That's anyone's ball game in the second half. Very tight game. Biggest lead by either team, 6 points for the Ledgers. Terrors got an opportunity to get a win in the win column tonight, their first of the year. Second half starts just under 4 minutes. We'll take a break. This is the Holiday Halftime Show on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy, which can be very effective with treating many nagging injuries such as plantar fasciitis, tennis elbow, shoulder pain, knee pain, and many others. Pain relief and prevention are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on BauerChiroFDL.com.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
This holiday season, get more Mazda for your money, more for your trade, and drive inspired in a new Mazda CX-5 Touring with all-wheel drive for $329 per month with 0 down. Experience Team Holiday's excellent customer care, in-store or from anywhere with Holiday at Home. It's online vehicle shopping simplified.
Holiday has always been a satisfying choice for me. In every car buying experience, it seems that everyone there is there to help you.
Discover the difference during the season of inspiration at Holiday Mazda, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to Radio Plus. Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. Looks like we're going to have a very good second half for you tonight. It's a 3-point game, 29-26, as the Ledgers lead the Terrors on your Quest Interior scoreboard, as the Ledgers will start the second half with the ball. And a turnover immediately out of the halftime break. And that basket is going to be no good by 14 Jackson Knable as it hit and rolled on the top of the backboard. So fortunate enough for the Ledgers, they don't give up a basket off of their opening possession turnover. Jan's the one driving there. Ramaker on the near side of your screen. Walled off by his defender. Going to have to pass it to Kuhn. Back to Ramaker. He drives. Pass deflected there by Steffen. Kick out. Three-pointer. Ramaker. Too strong. Kuhn with the rebound. And now a pass down low to Ramaker. No good. A great pass just to get it to Ramaker. Slicing through a couple defenders. And now a fast break. Layup is up and good by the sophomore Ben Belofsky, who had 2 points in the first half with a quick basket in the second. Now Jans doesn't get that push shot to go off the backboard in front of the rim. And it's a 1 point lead for the Ledgers. Brown to the corner. Steffen drives. Some fancy footwork, and he's going to draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Big fella doing work down low. Foul's going to be on Lucas Ramaker, his third foul. So he is the leading scorer in the game so far for the Ledgers with 8 points. Tied with Hefner of the Ledgers with 8 points. So 3 personal fouls, something to keep an eye on there. Steffen unable to get the first one to fall at the charity stripe. 16:38 to play. This free throw would tie it at 29 all. And he does. So 5 points in the game for Steffen. Tie game. A little bit of full court pressure by the Terrors. Kuhn drives, kicks it to the corner. Ramaker almost getting an and one, but he will head to the free throw line. Nice up and under move there. Excuse me, they're going to call the foul before the shot. So no free throws. I believe they got Garrison Hinkins. Or excuse me, they did not get Hinkins on that one. Nonetheless, no free throws. Maul has it. Risky pass to Kuhn, almost stolen there. Not a good pass there, and now getting a shot blocked. Looked like a lot of ball, but they do call a foul on the big fella, Spencer Steffen. That's his second personal foul, second team foul. It's going to be Will Krupp to the free throw line. The senior's yet to score tonight. Got an opportunity to get a couple points on the board, and he misses that one. Still a tie game, 16 minutes and 10 seconds to play, 29 all. Krupp averaging 2.7 points, 1.3 rebounds coming into this one, and he misses the second one as well, but able to get his own rebound to give the Ledgers another opportunity. His pass down low. Maul, three-pointer, no good. Kuhn with the rebound, put back, doesn't fall for him either. And now pushing the pace are the Terrors. They had a man. Good defense by the Ledgers, but then the putback is good by Steffen. So he gets the putback after a nice block shot by Hefner. And now Maul drives, and he's fouled. And Maul's going to head to the free throw line. So a 2-point lead for Appleton West now, 31-29. Josiah Maul with an opportunity to tie it up, and he won't after he misses the first one. Maul averaging 9.3 points per game. Only 1 point in the first half. Went 1 of 2 at the free throw line and missing one there. Holt into the game for the Terrors. gets the second, so it's a 1-point game. 31-30. Holt has it on the far side on the right wing. Voloski. Then Brown has his pass stolen. Now pushing the pace are the Ledgers. Basket unable to fall. Maul with the rebound and the putback. Up and good. So Krupp unable to get his to go, but his man Maul there able to clean it up off the glass and get the putback, and now it's a 1-point lead for the Ledgers. Holt drives. Underhand scoop shot, no good. Great effort by Holt. Doesn't get the friendly roll, however. Now pushing the pace is Maul. He'll go coast to coast and get the basket. 5 points in the half for Maul, and it's a 3-point lead for the Ledgers. A full timeout going to be called by the Terrors. We'll take one as well. 60-second break. You're watching high school boys varsity basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
Hi everyone, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We get innovative products in every day at Silica. I think one of the coolest things we have right now is something we don't even sell, our new digital price tags. We know you're busy, so these tags do the shopping for you. They search the internet twice a day, and if they find a product at a lower price, it automatically changes the Silica price. Shop Silica for the best sales, service, and pricing every day. So come on in and check them out. We hope to see you soon.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 3-point lead for the Ledgers, 34-31. They are home at their St. Mary Springs High School in Fond du Lac. 14:42 to go. During the break, David Miller checking into the game for the Ledgers. Holt has on your screen. He'll drive baseline, and the acrobatic layup doesn't fall. And Jans hauls in the board. Kuhn has it. He'll drive. Tough shot. Doesn't fall. Holt with the rebound. Brown going to set up the offense for the Terrors. He drives. Tries a step-back jump shot. Get lost in the air. Had to kick it out. And a 3-point shot up. And good for Mikhail Harnison. He had 7 in the first half. That 3-pointer now gives him 10 points on the night. Now the deep one. Jans drives. Left-handed shot, no good. Put back, doesn't fall either for Maul. Going to stay Ledgers basketball, however, as it was out of bounds on the Terrors. 13:49 to play. Tie game, 34-34. Been extremely tight the entire night. What a wonderful game before Christmas break comes for these players. And that's going to be an and one for the sophomore Maul, as he was strong enough to fight through that one, as he had Terrors all over him. Foul is going to go on 14, Jackson Knabel, his second personal foul. What a big shot by Maul. Tell he's been in the weight room, able to get that one to fall, even though he had a body wrapped around his arm. Excuse me, they're going to call that before the shot. Wow. So no basket by Maul. They're just going to inbound underneath the basket, and now a foul. Seen a couple of times tonight here at the college or especially the NBA level. Those are and one or continuation opportunities, and they are just not allowing those shots to count, as it was before the shot apparently. So good play by Maul for not, but he is going to head to the free throw line, as the Ledgers are in the bonus now for a 1-and-1. And now they're going to change their mind and say they got to inbound underneath their basket. So not sure exactly what's going on, but I think they're going to be in the bonus after this now. So 5 team fouls for the Terrors, 1 team foul for the Ledgers. Beautiful pass there. Corner three for Jans. It's actually going to work out for them. They're going to get 3 points out of the trip. Pass to Holt. Down low, deflected. Here comes Maul. 4-on-4, fast break. Crossover, beautiful pass, up and under. Jans with the left-handed basket. So 5 points by Jans in the last 30 seconds. And a 5-point lead for the Ledgers. Timeout called by the Terrors. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Signature Homes was founded about 25 years ago. Shortly after we started our real estate business, we realized there was a need for new construction. So many times we're out showing property to buyers and they aren't finding what they're looking for. And if we can't find them what they're looking for, we need to have another option. And so we started to customize homes and really make them specific to the customer's needs. That model has grown over the years. We started with building just a few homes and now we're building 30, 35 homes a year. We have showrooms in all of our locations. If you just want to walk in and learn more about our building company, we can do that.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 13:25 to play. A 5-point lead for the Ledgers. 39-34 on your Quest interior scoreboard. A quick 5 points for Jans. Corner, three-pointer from the pocket, and then the transition up and under layup to give the Ledgers a 5-point lead. Good defense by the Ledgers, deflecting it and now driving. And it's going to be chased down by Raby, recently checking into the game for the Terrors. Nice driving basket there by Ben Vavosky. He's got 6 points in the game. Tough shot. 3-point lead for the Ledgers. Ramaker to Jans. Krupp gets it to the middle, kick it out. Ramaker's three's off the mark. Rebounded by Harmison. Raby had it for a moment. Hinkins is going to be fouled on his shot. And they're going to call it before the shot. So Terrors are going to be inbounding it. Baker into the game for the Ledgers, along with Hefner. Hefner with 8 points in the first half, yet to score in the second. Ball deflected out of bounds. One ref says Ledger basketball, one says Terrors basketball. They're going to discuss. And it's going to be Ledger's basketball. 12:20 to play. 3-point lead for the Ledgers. Zone defense now by the Terrors. They've been playing it the last couple possessions. They get it to Hefner on the low post, and then he turns it over. Good transition defense, however, by the Ledgers. Keeping the ball on the perimeter. And now Holt with the power dribble, and his shot's blocked, but he's fouled by Hefner, and Holt's going to go to the free throw line. So the sophomore Holt, 9 points in the first half, has an opportunity to score his first points of the second half. Misses the first one, front of the rim. Kuhn coming back into the game for the Ledgers, replacing Ramaker. Holt makes this one. Will get him to double digits on the night and cut their deficit to 2. He misses it, but the Terrors get the rebound. And now they got an opportunity to run their offense again. Falowski. And now driving to the hoop was Hinkins, but he's going to be called for the offensive foul. And that's his third personal foul. And there's 16 fouls now on the Terrors. 11:33 to play. It's 39-36. Ledgers on top. Zone defense by the Terrors. Kuhn driving. Baker three-pointer. That's his shot. Misses it. Hitting the front rim and rolling out. And now a foul fighting for the rebound. It's going to be on Josiah Mall. Second personal foul. 14 fouls on the Ledgers. Terrors could tie it up on this possession or cut it to one. Velosky drives, kicks it out. And a foul before a shot is attempted. As that was Harmison driving to the basket. Left wing is Raby. Now Velosky. Raby to Holt. Holt picking up his dribble, gets it down low to the big fella. He's double teamed, and Baker has it. Looks like it's going to be a tie-up, and it will be. So good job by Baker. Big fella brought it down low. Hinkins. And Hinkins bringing it down to the level of where Baker could get his hands on it for a jump ball. Maul comes out of the game for a breather. Hefner in the game, along with Miller and Kuhn for the Ledgers. And a tough shot by Holt, and he flexes his muscles on that one. So Holt, his first basket of the second half, and he can flex his muscles on that one. That was a tough shot. Terrors down by one. They're driving. Floater no good. Rebounded by Baker, and now Holt's going to get his hands in there. And instead of a jump ball, they're actually going to call a foul. Looked like a jump ball from here, but they're going to get Holt on a foul. And they're actually going to say a timeout was called before the foul. So a 30-second timeout called by the Ledgers. We'll take one as well. Don't go anywhere. It's a 1-point lead for the Ledgers with 10:26 to play. High school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Jackson Call Insurance. Sharing knowledge and building trust since 1956. That's just not a tagline. That's a standard we use in every customer interaction. I'm Mitch Call. Insurance is nothing more than a piece of paper and a promise. At Jackson Call, we make sure that piece of paper covers your exposures, and the promise is we'll always be there when you need us. At Jackson Call, our solemn oath is simple. At all times, we will provide you with the most comprehensive and competitive product available for you, your family, and your business.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 10:26 to play. It's 39-38 on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. It's a 1-point lead for the Ledgers. They have the ball. Terrors putting some pressure on them in the full court. They break the press. Baker to Kuhn. To Miller. Now Miller to Baker. Jan's in the corner. He drives. Hefner out to Kuhn. He drives. Floater just a little too strong. But the rebound by Hefner, and he's going to head to the free throw line. Good job on the glass there by the Ledgers. Never giving up on the play. It's going to be E.J. Holt with the foul, his first personal foul. Holt's been all over the place tonight for West. And hitting the back iron is Hefner. So 8 points in the first half, still scoreless in the second half, is the senior Grant Hefner. He does nail the second one. 2-point lead for Springs, 40-38. Holt, fancy dribbling there, driving, is going to be fouled. No shot attempt there, so not a shooting foul. It's going to be on Grant Hefner, the senior, his second personal foul. Baker's going to check out of the game, getting replaced by Ramaker. Valovsky losing it there. And now tracking it down is Raby for the Terrors. Three-pointer no good by Harrison. a little strong, but he gets the rebound and knocks it home in the paint as he kind of stripped that one away a little bit, as he's got 12 points in the game, 5 in the half, and it's a tie ball game, 40 apiece. Miller to Ramaker. Ramaker kicking it out to Kuhn. Zone defense by the Terrors. A nice bounce pass there to Miller, and he's going to be not fouled. No call there, so good defense by the Terrors as the big fella Hinkins able to block it from behind, partially block it. Pass to Holt. Gets past Ramaker, and he'll finish down low. 4 points in the half for Holt, and it's a 2-point lead for Appleton West. We're going to get a timeout called by the head coach of the Ledgers, Kyle Krieger. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Hey, I'm Kat, alternative sports junkie and champion sturgeon wrestler. I do a lot of crazy things. So when I apply for a loan, it needs to be easy. That's why I choose Fond du Lac Credit Union.
Apply online with Fond du Lac Credit Union.
You need help?
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 8:51 to play. It's a 42-40 lead for Appleton West on your Quest Interiors scoreboard. It's been a back-and-forth game all night long. No team has led by more than 6 points. West had a 3-point lead at the half. Ledgers had a 5-point lead in the second half at 1 point. It's now a 2-point lead for West. Ledgers do have the ball. 8:47 to go. They almost lose it. Kuhn corrals it. Now Jan on the left wing. Long pass to Ramaker. Kuhn gets past his defender. Again, Terrors in that zone defense. Ever since they switched to the zone, it's been helping them. And now a fast break opportunity, and the Terrors get another layup. Polovsky gets his third basket of the half. 4-point lead for the Terrors. Ledgers are going to have to figure out this 2-3 zone as it's given them some issues of late. Miller in the corner, nowhere to go. And his pass is stolen, and now a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be called on the Ledgers. It's going to be on Gavin Jans. That's Jan's third personal foul. Both teams with 17 fouls. Josiah Mall checking into the game for the Ledgers, replacing Grant Hefner. And in the bonus are the Terrors. So shooting free throw here is Ben Polovsky. And he knocks down the first one. 7 points in the half, 9 for the game. Both teams in the bonus. Doesn't get the second one to fall. Would have been the biggest lead of the game for West. As it is, it's still their biggest lead of the game. It's a 5-point lead, 45-40. Ramaker thought about a three. Good defense by Holt. Jans pass down low. Mall, he'll fight, and he finishes through the contact. He's got 7 points in the half, 8 for the game. 60-second timeout called by Gaki, head coach of the Terrors. So we'll take a break as well. It's a 3-point lead for West with 7:43 to play. You're watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
What's the problem? I can't decide which kind of cactus spread I want. Take them all. Take them all. I hate it when he's right.
Pizza Ranch. There's so much to love.
This holiday, experience the joy of a new vehicle at the season's best savings. Lock in 0% Ford credit financing. Stack it with generous bonus cash, plus beefy trade assistance, and enjoy no payments for 90 days on Ford SUV favorites. See some red, save some green, and get more for your trade at Holiday.
Holiday was a really satisfying choice.
Our best interests are put first, and I think that's the true essence of great customer service, and Holiday does that.
Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Ford, Fond du Lac.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. 3-point lead for West, 45-42 against the Ledgers with 7:38 to play. And they will have possession of the basketball coming out of the timeout. Full cross-court pass to Harmison. Guarded by Ramaker. Pass deflected out of bounds by Miller. Going to remain Ledger's ball. Ball gets inbounded to Ben Volofsky. Hankins. Screen from Stefan. Driving baseline and getting the basket is the sophomore Harmison, and he's got 14 points in the game. Leading scorer for both teams. 5-point lead for Appleton West. And that three-pointer is good from the top of the key, Sam Kuhn. He's averaging 10.5 points per game. He only had 2 points before that. Good time for that three-pointer to cut their deficit to 2. And now a traveling violation on West. That's going to be Ledger's basketball. 6:39 to go. Kuhn to Ramaker. Still that 2-3 zone defense. Kuhn splits it. Ramaker's going to launch a three. A little strong. Fighting for the rebound is Miller down low, but Harmison corrals it for Appleton West. And now Miller deflects another one out of bounds. Hankins will inbound it for West, looking to extend their lead to 2 possessions here. Tight game throughout. Corner three, no good. Hankins with the rebound. Little fadeaway jump shot, and that was good. That was a very tough shot by Garrison Hankins. His first basket of the game. And boy, was it a tough one. Pass deflected to Kuhn. Thought about a three. Ramaker. He gets caught in the middle of the zone. Now Kuhn driving on the floor. He has the ball. And a timeout called by head coach Kyle Krieger of the Ledgers. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching High School Hoops on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
It is a great time to sell. To see interest rates as affordable as they are, home values are still on the rise, but consistent. And if you thought your house wasn't worth listing for sale, I think you need to think twice about it and get a consultation from one of our agents. We do have a free service where we come out and we take a look at your house and we tell you what we think it would sell for. Knowing what your house is worth is very important, but knowing what your goals are even more important. And we would like to sit down and talk more about your story, about why you're selling, and then finding out what we think it should sell for.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. It's 49-45. Appleton West on top. St. Mary Springs Ledgers on your Quest Interior scoreboard with 5:38 to play. Kuhn has it for the Ledgers. Ramaker. Zone defense has been very effective since Appleton West has gone to it here in the second half. Jans. Top of the key. Kuhn, and he knocks it down again. That's 2 3-pointers from the top of the key in the last minute for Sam Kuhn. And he cuts the Ledgers deficit to 1. Volofsky has it. Now Hankins behind the back. Stefan at the top. Volofsky kicking it out. Harmison drives. Volofsky, he'll drive. Can he finish? He can't. Tough rebound down low. And now a foul is going to be called against the Ledgers. going to be against David Miller of the Ledgers, his third personal foul. And both teams in the bonus. Knocking down the first one is Harmison. Hinkins checking out of the game, being replaced by Brown. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Kuhn. Looks for an outlet pass. Decides to dribble it up himself. He's going to launch another three-pointer, top of the key, just off the mark. Would have gave the Ledgers a lead. Appleton West still up by 2. Brown has it. Guarded by Maul. He'll dribble it back a little bit. Now driving baseline. Walled off. He'll have to kick it out. Ramaker does not touch the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds on the tear. So good defense by the Ledgers. Trying to get that ball back out to Harmison. And Ramaker never did actually deflect that ball. So it's 50-48, 2-point lead for Appleton West, 4:25 to play. Very tight game. Smells like an like the game could have the potential of going to overtime. We always like to see free basketball. Corner 3, no good. Miller trying to chase down the rebound, unable to do so. It'll be Brown bringing it up the court for West. Two-point lead for the Terrors. Fancy dribble in there. He gets past Kuhn, and his shot is blocked. And it's going to be a foul. I believe they're going to get Sam Kuhn on this one. They're actually going to get Ramaker. And that's going to be Ramaker's 4th personal foul. So one more for Ramaker, and he'll be done. Would be a big loss for the Ledgers. And Brown misses the first one, hitting the back rim there. Kind of a thud. We've seen one of those go in tonight with the friendly roll. He does knock down the second one, however. He's got 4 points in the game, his first point of this half. 3-point lead for Appleton West, 51-48. Looks like Appleton West is back in their man defense. Their zone was working. Kuhn did hit a couple threes at the top of the key. Maybe that's why they went back to man. Driving his maul, and he gets his basket to go. 10 points in the game for Maul. 9 of them coming in this half. 1-point game. You got to believe if the student sections were allowed to be here, it would be rowdy right now. A 1-point game with under 4 to play. Good defense by the Ledgers. Holt has it. His shot, and he gets the friendly roll. Soft touch by Holt. Looked like it was it did hit the back rim, but he had a good enough touch to get it to fall. 3-point lead. Ramaker can tie it, and he does. Ramaker from the corner. Ramaker's first basket of the half, and that gives him 11 points. It's 53 all with 2:48 to go. Velosky has it. Now Brown. Guarded by Jans. Corner 3, no good. In and out. Holt with the big man rebound. And his touch pass. Basket no good. And one opportunity for Steffen. So Steffen gets the rebound and putback. And he's got 9 points. He'll have an opportunity to make it 10 at the line. So a 2-point lead now for Appleton West after that big basket by the big fella, the senior, Steffen. 2:31 to go. Hefner on the floor for the Ledgers with Kuhn, Miller, Jans, and Maul. Free throw no good. Free throws are going to be big down the stretch here, especially with this tight game. Kuhn picking up his dribble. Hefner has it. Back in that zone defense again now is Appleton West. Probably a good decision. Ledgers did hit a couple threes in it, but other than that, they were pretty ineffective against it with a lot of turnovers. Good closeout D on this zone. A corner three is up and no good as a high-quality look there by Miller doesn't fall. So 2-point lead for West. They got the ball, and they're going to call a timeout. The Gawkey calls a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a 60-second break as well. You're watching High School Hoops on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Team on top of the game for screen printing, custom awards, signage, and embroidery is Hoppers. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy, located in the heart of Fond du Lac, can custom print to 1 shirt or 1,000. Pick from Under Armour, Gildan, Nike, and more. Choose your school for a custom one-of-a-kind look. Need banners, signage, or vehicle wrap? The team at Hoppers does it all. Hoppers Silk Screen and All-Star Trophy at the corner of Main and Merrill, Fond du Lac. Get more now at hopperware.com. That's hopperware.com.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. We're actually going to just take the 30-second break, as originally announced over the PA was a 60-second timeout called by Adam, the Gawkey of Appleton West, but they only had 30-second timeout remaining. So 30-second timeout instead of the 60. It's a 2-point lead for the Terrors, 55-53 on your Quest Interior scoreboard with 1:44 to go. In the corner is Velosky. Excuse me, it's actually Harrison. And that pass is deflected out of bounds. And it's going to be Ledger basketball. So St. Mary Springs forcing a turnover there. And 1:36 to go. They got a chance to tie it or take the lead. Sam Kuhn going to run the offense for the Ledgers. Ramaker, zone defense by the Terrors. Down low is Maul. Nice kick out to Ramaker, dribble drive. Defense collapses very fast, and now the turnover. Nice pass there, Velosky. He finishes. Big basket there by West. 9 points in the half for Velosky. It's now a 4-point lead for West. His zone defense has been stifling for the Terrors. Kuhn has it. Bounce pass to Miller. Kuhn drives. Kicking out to Jans. Miller in the corner to Kuhn. Almost over his head. 48 to play. Timeout called by Kyle Krieger. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 60-second break. It's a 4-point lead for Appleton West with 49 to play. You're watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
This is for everyone who had a toasted cheddar chalupa and thought, wow, this is so good. I sure hope Taco Bell never takes it away. Because why would they do that? It's got cheddar toasted right on the shelf, for goodness sake. They wouldn't do me like that. But listen, I'm sure if for some reason it did leave the menu, they would definitely bring it back. For a limited time.
Wait, what?
The cheddar toasted shell you love is back with Taco Bell's $5 toasted cheddar chalupa box.
These days, we are all spending more time indoors, working from home and schooling at home. With winter coming, we will be spending even more time inside. So how is your indoor air quality? The air inside your home can potentially be full of harmful bacteria, viruses, and odors. And AirTech Heating has solutions for all of your indoor air quality needs. Specialized filters, UV bulbs, and air purifiers installed by professional technicians. Call today for a free estimate and help improve the overall health of your family. 924-6742. AirTech Heating and Bryant, doing whatever it takes.
Watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. It's a 4-point lead for Appleton West. 57-53 on your Quest Interior scoreboard. 43 seconds to play. Ramaker's going to launch a three off the mark. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it will be Appleton West basketball. And double bonus time for the Terrors, and they got an opportunity to push their lead up to 6. Their biggest lead of the night is 5. Would have been a huge basket by Ramaker there. Free throws going to be big down the stretch. Mikhail Harmison. He knocks down the first one. He has 16 points in the game, averaging 7.7 coming into this one. That one makes it a 6-point lead for the Terrors. 59-53 with 37 seconds to play. Here comes Kuhn. He'll drive. Kick it to Ramaker. Deflected out of bounds. Ledger's basketball still. They trail by 6. Jans to inbound it to Kuhn. That zone defense by West. Jans at the top. Mid-range jump shot. Front rim no good. Fighting for the rebound. And the big fella Steffen's going to have it. And he'll pass it to Holt. And Holt's going to head to the free throw line for a pair. So E.J. Holt. 9 points in the first half. 6 points in the second half. He's got an opportunity to knock a couple in here and get himself to 17 points. This would give Appleton West an 8-point lead. And he airballs the first one. So lead remains at 6. Still another opportunity, however. Holt free throw, no good again. Ledgers have life. Here comes Sam Kuhn. 15 on the clock. Back to Miller. Now Kuhn, his shot is blocked and he's fouled. So down by 6, the very last thing you want to do if you're the Terrors is to foul a 3-point shooter. And now Sam Kuhn at the line with 3 free throws. What a turn of events. An opportunity for Holt to make it an 8-point game. He misses both free throws, and now Kuhn has an opportunity to cut it to 3. He does make the first. He's got 9 points in the game. A big miss on that one. Big miss by the Ledgers at the line. Holt checks out. He's replaced by the other big fella, number 21. And Kuhn misses the third as well. So an opportunity to cut it to 1 possession. Only able to knock 1 of the 3 down. And here come the Terrors on the other end at the charity stripe. So Garrison Hinkins, only 2 points in the game. It was a offensive rebound fadeaway 8-footer. He knocks down his first free throw. 6-point lead for the Terrors. 9.9 seconds to play. Missing it. Miller rebounds it. Now Maul. Now Jans. He had a 3-pointer. He didn't take it. Now Maul. Jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Kuhn. His putback is good. It is going to count. But the final score is going to be 60-56. Appleton West defeating St. Mary Springs Ledgers. And the Terrors get their first victory of the season. When we come back, we'll recap the game and the stats, and we'll have the Anders Auto Parts post-game show. You're watching high school boys basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube.
Winnebago, Winnebago. Winnebago Lutheran Academy is different than most high schools.
We have a wide variety of activities to get involved throughout WLA.
The teachers are always willing to help and want us to succeed.
The atmosphere at school makes you feel safe and welcome.
Tuition may seem expensive, but we are part of the Wisconsin Parental Choice Program.
The most important aspect of WLA is the Christian education that is offered.
Come join our family. Visit us at WLAVikings.org.
Living it for 4 years, loving it forever.
Come and grow with Burke. We are a company on the move and are looking for great people that want to grow with us. Hi, I'm Mike Phelan, President and CEO at Burke, a local company that creates quality and innovative playground equipment. Our team maintains a culture of enthusiasm, innovation, and customer service. We are currently looking for full-time first and third shift manufacturing employees. Burke offers a competitive wage and benefits package, on-the-job training, and a signing bonus. Learn more about our open positions at bciburke.com. That's bciburke.com.
Anders Auto Parts is the place to go for quality auto parts and paint. Anders has been serving the Fond du Lac area with automotive parts and paints since 1956. Anders features PPG automotive and industrial paints, quality auto parts, along with an experienced, knowledgeable staff to serve you. Anders is located at 16 West Sibley Street, just off North Main Street behind the American Family Office. Call those who know. Call Anders Auto Parts at 920-922-3390.
Welcome back to Radio Plus Info on YouTube. Stuart Atkinson here. Anders Auto Parts post-game show. What a game tonight before Christmas break. A 60-56 victory for the Appleton West Terrors. They came into this one 0-8 overall, 0-7 in conference play. They get their first dub of the season to move to 1-8. A early Christmas present for the Terrors. The Ledgers fall to 4-3 overall. They remain 3-1 in conference play, as this was an out-of-conference matchup between Fox Valley Association and the Flyaway Conference. Let's go over some stats here real quick. We'll start with the winning and visiting team, the Appleton West Terrors. Leading the way for the Terrors was E.J. Holt, the sophomore off the bench, unofficially with 15 points. And then the sophomore Ben Velosky had 11. And the sophomore Mikhail Harmison with 10. And then the senior Spencer Steffen with 9. And all these points unofficial. May have missed a point or two throughout the game, but pretty accurate most of the time. 3 points for Hinkins, 4 points for Brown, and 1 point for Georgia. That is the scoring outcome for the Terrors. Go over to the Ledgers side. Leading the way for the Ledgers, it was a two-way tie. Lucas Ramaker with 11 points. Sam Kuhn with 11 points. Only 2 points in that first half, but he did hit 2 3-pointers in the second half. 1 free throw, and had a 2-point field goal as well. 10 points for Maul, the sophomore, and 9 points for Jans, and 9 points for the senior Grant Hefner as well, to go along with 1 3-pointer made by Sam Baker. And David Miller had a basket as well. So, again, final score 60-56. The Ledgers falling just short and losing to the Appleton West Terrors. BCI Burke play of the game. Halfway through the second half, a deep 3-point shot by Harmison of Appleton West kind of changed momentum. It was the first 3-pointer of the half made for the Terrors, and it was a deep one. Momentum started to shift for Appleton West after that one. So we'll give the BCI Burke play of the game to the long 3-point shot on the right wing for Harmison of the Terrors. And then Marian University player of the game. It's going to go to E.J. Holt, the sophomore, 32 off the bench, leading both teams in scoring. Coming off the bench, E.J. Holt with 15 points, 9 points in the first half and 6 points in the second half. So congratulations to E.J. Holt for being the Marian University player of the game. And as always, AirTech presents our next game broadcast. This has been a presentation of high school boys varsity basketball on Radio Plus Info on YouTube. For Stuart Atkinson, I'm signing off, and have a very Merry Christmas.
This broadcast is sponsored by the following local partners:
Optivision, Bauer Chiropractic, Taco Bell,
BCI Burke, Marian University, New Medical Center,
Rademan Stone and Landscape, Baker Cheese, Hopper Silkscreen and All-Star Trophy,
the National Exchange Bank and Trust, Everson and Gibbs Attorney at Law, Jackson Call Insurance,
AirTech, Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Fox Valley Savings Bank,
Addison Jones Realty, Pump and Pantry, Quest Interior,
Anders Auto Parts, Right Way Home Improvement, St. Mary Springs Academy,
Scotty's Auto Works, Pioneer Pit Stop, Spectrum Call Center.
Camera Casino, Pizza Ranch of Fond du Lac, Fond du Lac Credit Union, Silica for your home, and Holiday Automotive.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.